Okay, so let's look at reactions off that sweep. So, same stuff. Tyrone's an open guard, maybe snag that grip. Haven't got the Riva hook yet, so we talked about how I can use a leg press, make my grip on the heel, and start turning into the side tilt. I'm using that movement to create space and moving backwards, so I can get my De La Riva hook in. We know we can off balance them backwards, we can off balance them overhead. Look for berimbolo options, but if I want to go down a different path, just pushing on the foot, sitting up, switch my grips. And now from there we're going to switch to this base sweep or ball and chain sweep. Tyrone's reaction this time is he's going to post with his right hand mat. I'm going to still keep pushing with my foot on the hip. It's putting him on a lot of pressure to get him down to his left knee. The problem is now with this grips, I definitely do not want to let go of the grip I have on his left sleeve because it's between his legs. But good players will try to turn to face you now. It's difficult, but he can see the way he was able to lift his right hand off the mat and and he's looking to try and base with that, take it back a step. So now I've got him down there, okay, this right hand isn't really doing anything. Again, this is Lucas Leapery's detail. I let go of the sleeve and then I find the tricep and I just pull on that. If Tyrone tries to turn to face me now, it's just not happening. So now from here, option one is I just move my hook back and I'm coming up. Notice the way I have my right hook in. No, I had it in. I had it in, then he lost it. So I'm here. So first thing is I keep those grips, and now if there's space at this hip, I can just come over and put my second hook in and take Tyrone over. We're on the back. Again, good players will connect their left elbow to their left knee, so you're not going to get that. So let's look at a few other scenarios. So just turn this way around. So we're here. I snag that sleeve. Maybe he's hiding it. So we talked about it's very difficult for him to hide both, so I just snag that front one and just put in a shallow lasso. I don't go deep, because if I go deep, Tyrone can go close to me, come close, yeah. So I just go shallow to keep him back, and then I just keep this here. For him to pass, he has to stuff this leg, and when he does, now I've got the grip. And even if he's got it, doesn't really matter. I can still keep it, yeah. I can still find that hip, and now from that position, we're going straight into our ball and chain scenario. So I make my grips, starting to pull him down. He's going to post with that hand, but I keep pulling on the collar and pulling the sleeve to try and get him down to the knee. Because when he's on a knee, he's less mobility. And then I just switch grips to the tricep. Now ideally I want to come up and keep my hook in. Right, obviously I look for the second hook. Maybe as I come up, Tyrone lifts his right knee and now I'm on the outside, no problem. I just bring it through that space. So once I have that, okay, I'm gonna put my left foot, just turn this way, bro. Once I get my right knee in, just keep trying to get perfect. Once I get my right knee in, my left foot just steps between his legs. Then I'm gonna let go of my two grips and get two hands on his shin, or his pants at the far hip, and just pulling him back into the radiator, and now from there just past my hooks. So again, we're into the chuck from that position, but just to keep it simple, take us back, foot goes on my right heel, and then a leg press, control the hip to get us back off the mat, escape out, we're on the back. A few other scenarios, not going into big detail on that, there's vids on the channel for all those back attacks. Tyrone has two shoulders he can roll over to try and escape the position. Let's just look at that. So, make my grips here, switch from the pants if I'm not doing the off balance berimbolo game to the heel, foot comes on the hip, and then as I push, I'm using Tyrone's momentum of moving backwards to pull myself up. Right elbow goes to my hip, and it's just that movement there. Just push it between the legs, switch grips. As I start to pull him over, he pushes with his hand. I want to keep going until I try to get his knee to the mat, but look at the next move if I can't get his knee to the mat. So again, coming up, say come up to this position and Tyrone decides to roll over his right shoulder to escape. I already have my right hook in. All I need is an underhook and I'm on the back. So again, so from our position, we push on the hip, grip switch, take him over, he posts, keep pushing on the knee, get him down. As I come up, say maybe this time my knee came to the outside and I had his grip here and I start to feel him starting to roll over his left shoulder. I'm just going to put, good idea, let's turn this right up, perfect. If I feel him coming over his left shoulder, my knee comes over his belt line, and as he rolls from there, my right hook's in, again, I won the underhook, and we're on the back again. As long as you stay connected with him and try to keep your sternum between his shoulder blades and control that back space wherever he goes, you go.